Well, what's up, Guardians? Peace and Grease here, and Destiny community. We gotta have a talk. Now, I'm going to bring you up to date if you didn't know. A couple days ago, Bungie posted a poll on Twitter in regards to the future of the Destiny franchise. And in that poll, there were options like Destiny 3 or end the entire franchise with Destiny 2, or the one we're talking about today, a Destiny 1 remaster. Now, let me be completely clear. I love Destiny 1. I do. But I still think it's too soon for a Destiny 1 remaster. I think you need to wait at least, bare minimum, about 8 more years. Because right now, Destiny 1 is receiving somewhat of a resurgence as of late. So I think it's too soon for a D1 remaster. With that being said, I can already hear the rebuttals for that comment, and that is, well, we want 60 frames. Well, from what I've heard, Chief, you're not even going to get 60 frames on Grand Theft Auto 6. And that game hasn't even released yet. So maybe frame rate isn't the end-all be-all, right? Another rebuttal I'll hear is, well, I want mantling in D1. Okay, well, here's the thing. Mantling doesn't work right now anyway in D2. Very rarely, if ever, does it work. So why is it so important to you? And if that's your complaint, in fact, if either one of those are your complaints, 60 frames and mantling, so much of D1 has been ported to D2, just go play D2. Problem solved. You get your mantling, which I still don't understand why it's such a big deal. You get your 60 frames. Done. But understand that we've all seen side-by-side comparisons of D1 and D2, and I think we can all agree visually Destiny 1 looks better. However, if they remaster Destiny 1, that's gone, because Destiny 1 the remaster is going to look just like Destiny 2. Are you going to get mantling? Yeah, probably. Are you going to get 60 frames? Yeah, probably, but it's still going to look like shit. It's going to be this very boring, dull, drab appearance, just exactly like D2 is. So you got to pick your poison, right? Pros and cons. But I can also hear PC players saying, well, we want Destiny 1 on PC. Okay, I get that. And I may be overstating this, but you do know that Bungie is owned by Sony, correct? And Sony makes these things called consoles, correct? My point being that, yeah, maybe it gets ported to PC, or maybe it doesn't. It's not a guarantee, right? You don't know whether or not it will or won't. It's, flip a coin. But the thing that really blows me away the most are some of the comments that I saw below this poll. I'm not even joking. Crazy stuff like, we need new content in D1, and I want Trials and Iron Banner back in D1, and we need the seasonal events back in D1. How do you even get there from here? It's a simple poll about remastering D1, and now it's turned into this whole other monster. Because I can already hear the backlash starting right now. Bungie hasn't even began to remaster D1, and I can already hear the the backlash starting. There are going to be so many butthurt people out there that didn't get what they wanted. But that's not Bungie's fault. That's your fault because your expectations don't match reality. And I may chew Bungie's ass out. And I do. I chew Bungie's ass out all the time. Okay? And I'm not trying to defend them. But the truth is, your expectations do not match reality. You're not going to get Trials and Iron Banner in D1. You're not going to get the seasonal events back in D1. You're not going to get new content for D1. You're just not. That's not what a remaster is. Okay, I'm sorry, it's not. You may get 60 frames. You may get stupid-ass mantling. It doesn't work. And you may get a PC port. Maybe. But D1's going to look like shit now with the remaster. Something to consider. But more importantly, for those of you that are in kind of a financial crunch right now, you're going to have to buy it all over again. You're not getting it for free. I mean, Bungie's going to need reimbursed for the work that they do remastering it. And if you're in a financial situation right now, probably not an option. Something else to consider. Now, let me be clear. As far as I'm concerned, there's only one option going forward, and that is Destiny 3. However, it needs to be an entirely new game. And yeah, I'm concerned. I would be concerned about Bungie because I don't want to see what Bungie did with Destiny 2 happen with Destiny 3. It can't happen with Destiny 3. For many years, we called Destiny 2 Destiny 1.5 because it was like an update that we missed on D1. For so many years, it was like that. For those of you that don't remember or forgot, or excuse me, don't remember or you weren't there. But what Bungie needs to understand is Destiny 3 needs to be an entirely new game. New characters, new location, new abilities, new enemies, new everything. Needs to be an entirely new game. Despite what some morons may say about reused assets and reused content, it's totally okay. They're morons. They don't know what they're talking about. It needs to be an entirely new game. Okay? Period. The end. And I'm concerned that Bungie can't do that. They don't have the ability to do that any longer. But only time will tell. As far as the D1 remaster, I don't care. I think I voiced my opinions on it. Feel free to let me know what you think down in the comment section. Or don't. Or don't. It is an option. And until next time, peace out.